everyone. So I haven't been on camera for a while. How are you? Actually feels like it's been a short time for me because I actually filmed this video and another one last week, and then my camera, which has just got back from being fixed, was broken. The sound isn't recording, and so it's going to be sent back to Canon and they're going to fix it again. Oh, it's so frustrating. Anyway, I sort of wanted to talk to you about something quite important to me today. I get lots of emails from companies saying, hey, can you promote my product? And it's usually like sunglasses or what are those plastic wrap things, and jamboree and all that sort of stuff. And I sort of select what I do want to promote very carefully because I do need to sort of represent myself accurately as a brand in that. However, today's one isn't about nails. This is something I actually care a lot about personally, which is why I agreed to do the video. This is about skin cancer, and I have quite a strong history of skin cancer in my family and melanoma. I've had moles removed myself, and if you look at me, I'm very, very pale with moles absolutely everywhere. So I guess I thought that this is an opportunity to talk to you about how to care for your skin and your health, and just getting some facts out that you might not know. So this is obviously a sponsored video from Skin Vision. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. It's actually a really cool thing for companies to support YouTubers, especially smaller ones like me. So cheers, and I'll get started. Melanoma and skin cancer are quite a big deal in New Zealand because we obviously had the hole in the ozone layer above us. I'm not sure if my American viewers and that will know as much about that, but basically there's a big hole right above us in the ozone layer, and that means that UV rays aren't filtered as well. And if you come to New Zealand for a holiday or something, you will find that the sun is very different here. It's very harsh and strong, and you can feel yourself burning. Okay, so I'm going to go through how much the risk factors for skin cancer and melanoma. One of the biggest things is to make sure you don't get too much exposure to ultraviolet radiation. And this can come through the clouds, it can come through in the sun. It might look like a perfect cloudy day, but actually there's heaps of UV rays still going on, so you've got to wear that sunblock or cover up. Don't use sunbeds. Sunbeds are very bad for you, especially if you use them when you're young. Use of sunbeds before the age of 35 is associated with a 75% increase in the risk of melanoma. So that seriously puts me off sunbeds for life. Another one is having many irregular and large moles. I have many moles. I don't know, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, but they're not particularly large. Also, having really fair skin, bingo, is a big risk factor, as is having red hair. I don't have red hair, but it does it'll go reddish sometimes, and my brother's a redhead, so yeah, those are all things to watch out for. So melanoma accounts for 80% of all skin cancer related deaths in New Zealand, so it's very, very high. If you've got tons of moles, it's really important to sort of keep an eye on them, especially the ones like on your back and places you can't see as easily. I have previously downloaded a couple of apps to sort of try and monitor it, but I did find them kind of hard to use, and I don't know, I just didn't really like them. But I did find that with Skin Vision, it was a lot easier, so I'll just show you how to use it, because these can be really helpful for just knowing what's going on and keeping track of it. And I found this takes really good photos. So what you do is you hold, this is going to be really awkward, but you hold the camera up like this and you put it about 20 centimeters away from your mole, and I've got one here. And it should take a photo, there you go. No, it's saying I suck at taking photos, hold on. I did it. Alright, so you can see I've got a picture of my mole there, and it's going to tell me how risky this mole is. So I'm doing analyze this picture, and it's just saying it's doing its thing. Okay, so here you go, that's come up as saying it's a low risk lesion. There are no signs of abnormal growth. So, and as you can see, I've also taken photos of other ones, like these are some moles on my arm. And they said these ones were like a medium risk. If I just take a photo of this every I don't know, month, 2 months, 6 months, whatever I think is right for me, I can sort of track it and see if there's any changes. Now, a big thing to note is that these sort of apps aren't there to replace dermatologists and doctors. They're there to aid them. They're there so you can go along to your doctor's appointment and say, look, this has been changing. I can show you how it's been changing. What should I do? So this app is free to download, and the risk assessment part can be used free in the first month. And after that, it's up to you to continue to buy the plan to use the rest of it. I also have 3 subscriptions to Skin Vision to give away, so you can basically use the app free for an entire year with all the different features. So just leave me a comment down below telling me your skin type, anything else you'd like to say. give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you later. Next, grab your coral polish or whatever colour you're using and paint sections of each nail. Once that's done, use the same little